Hi guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have TKXV with me. She's going to be my model for today, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this flawless makeup. Just stay tuned and watch. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. To begin with, I'm applying a moisturizing cream to the skin and just massaging it gently. This will serve as a very good base for my makeup and keep the skin really hydrated. So the key is to make sure the skin is hydrated, because you want your cream products to glide in perfectly. So next up, I'm going in with a foundation that is really close to her skin. This is a bit darker than her, but I really love to do this because I'm still gonna brighten up the under eyes. So I'm gently using the brush to push this in and buff it out a bit. I'm keeping this really light because, as you can see, my model has a really great skin, so we really don't need to do too much. So I'm going to further blend this out with a beauty sponge, as you can see me doing here. For highlighter, this highlighting cream is really great. It is lightweight, but it has a very pigmented color, and I love how it just, brightens out the under eyes and the other areas that I like to brighten. This concealer is from Yanga Beauty. It is a Nigerian brand, and I've been using this for quite a while now, and it really serves me. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this under the eyes and spread it out a bit. I'm just blending everywhere that I place this concealer with a beauty sponge. So what I would usually do is to start with the edges that are having like lines. This is a very easy way to blend out your concealers. Start from the outer part and gradually move into the other areas that you need to blend. This just makes it really easy to work with. You guys can see how this concealer is really pigmented and beautiful. I didn't have to put too much, but it's giving me that light coverage that I really want. I mean, if you want a full coverage, you can definitely build this and you get like a full coverage, but we're trying to create like a skin-like finish, and the goal is to use less. Remember the saying, less is more. So yes, less is more. So for the outer perimeter of the face, I'm going to be using a foundation. I prefer using a foundation because I feel like they are lightweight as opposed to the contour creams. I just love the effect this gives me. So I'm just going to use it at the outer perimeter of the face to add warmth to the skin. For a perfectly snatched, or for a perfect snatched nose, I use that same shade of foundation to snatch the nose. For my blush, I love using the orange concealer from the Ele. It's a orange corrector. Firstly, I'm going to apply it with a brush and further blend this out with a beauty blender. This color is very perfect because it's pigmented, but it doesn't look too much, which would allow you still look beautiful and make your makeup look skin-like. So for the under eyes, I'm going to set all the cream product now with powder. I'm just using a setting powder to lightly set the under eyes. You don't want to do too much with this. You want to use like the lightest weight of powder because, like I said, we're going for a skin-like finish. So for the other part of the face, I'm just using a finishing powder to blend out the face, the rest part of the face. I'm using her skin color. I prefer to use like a dense brush because this gives me like more coverage. But if you want to go for a lighter coverage, you can use a brush that's not so dense, right? I needed like that, a little coverage around that area, so I went with like a dense brush. Just to bring back the flush of blush, I'm using a powdered blush just right on top of the cream blush that we used. This blush is from Juvia's Place, and I believe the shade is in Belle or Bella. I'm not really sure, but I'll put it I'm gonna put it on the description box. So I just want to apologize because I feel like some part of this video is kind of blurry, so please bear with me, guys. I'm really sorry. So for the eyeshadow, I'm just using like a very warm color to blend out the crease. I'm gonna be using something that is really close to her skin tone afterwards to just, you know, give this a good blend and a kind of bronzed finish. Yes. So you want to really, you know, spend time in blending out because you want to make sure everything is perfectly blended out. You don't want to leave out fine lines, you know. Take as much time as you need to just make sure everything is well blended. So what I'm doing here is I'm just extending the eyeshadows to the outer part of the face just to give like a facelift. Yes, so this beautiful pigmented eyeshadow is from Huda Beauty, the Empowered palette. It is really pigmented, and I really love how it just gives that instant glow. So I decided to not stop here. I wanted the extra, you know, kind of, I don't know, I just needed another color on top of this, so I used like an olive, I think olive, I'm not sure what you guys call this color, but I think olive green on top of the eyeshadow from the Huda Beauty palette. So with the same shadow that I used for the crease, I'm just going to pack a little bit of it to just, you know, smoke out the under eyes. I really love doing this. I really don't skip this when I'm doing my eyeshadows. Next up, I'm going in with a gel liner, a black gel liner. I really love working with a gel liner instead of a liquid liner. I feel like I have so much control over gel than I have with the liquid liner. This is so easy to blend out. You can smoke it out if you want. You know, it just gives you control over what you're doing, and I really love to use this, like I said. So I'm just using a gel liner. This is a clear gel liner from Go2B. It is really amazing. I've tried a lot of gel liner, but this works really perfectly for me. And I'm going to do this just before I do other things. Before I do the brows, I'm just going to let that dry, and you know, I'm using the Nuban Beauty mascara for her lashes. I just want to make sure all the fallout from the eyeshadows are, you know, gone with this. And this is just like a base for my lashes to stay on. Lashes has never like been my favorite thing to do. I feel like sometimes they are time consuming, but you know, the funny and interesting thing, it just takes your makeup from like 100 to, sorry, from a 0 to 100 like really quick. So even if I don't like doing them, I really don't skip this step. So for the lips, I'm just gonna line it with a dark liner with my brush. And then I'm gonna go with this another color in the middle, a brighter color. I'm just going to put this on. You can put the amount that you like, you can put as much as you like. It just depends on what you want actually. So I'm blending this with a brush. This brush is a little bit it's not really dense. It's really easy for me to blend out my lipstick with this. So I'm just blending the corners to make sure there are no sharp lines. Yes. And guys, trust me, I'm a gloss girl. I always love my lips to look moisturized. So I'll definitely gloss, you know, my client or my model. Except they actually want something else, you know, but I always tend to like gloss because that just gives moisture to the lips. Just a little more blush. And then a highlighter. So for highlighter, I'm not doing too much. I'm just putting it in the place that natural light would hit, you know, not doing too much. I'm blending it out with this brush. I think this is really beautiful, guys. What do you think? So just to open up the eyes, I'm gonna use a bright, the same highlighter that I used for the high point of the cheeks, just to brighten up the eyes. I really love doing this a lot. More highlighter. So yes, so I'm just gonna lock this in and set everything just for a more natural skin like finish, you know. And guys, I decided to like make this even look more, you know, more beautiful by doing the gele. And thanks to BJ, I'm gonna leave his handle on the screen. He tied this beautiful gele and my model really looked gorgeous. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and comment down below if you love this look. Thank you for watching. Bye.